and welcome to your last video of the week. If you've been going along schedule, this should be your last big workout of the week, workout number 3. And to reward you for all your efforts in this first week of your challenge, we're going to end with some big long stretches. So we're going to have a short high intensity workout followed by stretching. If you're a little higher intensity here and you think you need more, go ahead and just repeat the first part of the workout a second time. But I do encourage you to stay for the ending stretching too. So let me go over the 3 exercises in our workout. First one is going to be a plie, or you call it a sumo squat. Legs are spread wider than a normal squat, toes pointed at 10 and 2 o'clock to engage those inner thighs. We're going to add a wood chop in here too. So arms are going to be up over my left, and I'm going to bring them in and cross them over, doing a big torso twist and the inside of that right leg. And of course, we have an optional jump in there. That's first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to do some leg, but also some back work here. I want you to get into a low lunge, and we're going to do alternating reverse lunges as we form a T with those arms. So I want those thumbs pointed back behind you, squeeze in those shoulder blades. So I'm going to squeeze and squeeze, alternating those lunges. And lastly, working that core, we're going to do a slow and controlled setup. Hands at your chest and up. So a full sit-up, I shouldn't say it's a full sit-up, because a full sit-up would be relaxed at top. I want you still leaning back just enough to feel those in those abs. If you're not at a sit-up level yet, that's okay. I want you down doing just regular crunches. So get ready. We have those 3 exercises, starting with the plie and wood chop. Legs spread, arms to your left, and go. So bring it across that body. When you're doing a wood chop, these wood chops I have in the workouts, it's about the torso twist. So I want your knees still in place, but think about twisting at that core, at that rib cage. So we're actually working that core too here. If you're jumping, make sure nice soft landings. Good, almost there. Whew. Okay, so we have our reverse lunges with those squeezes. So I want you to get low, weights on that front foot heel, thumbs pointed out. So we're squeezing and then alternating that lunge. Ready? And squeeze. 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 So see, my legs are staying low. My weight is on that front foot heel here. I want you to be focusing on a nice neutral spine, no rounded shoulders, and squeeze that mid back as you pull those thumbs back there behind you. As that foot comes back, the weight's actually my front foot heel. 2, 1. Awesome. To your sitting torso twist. Again, crunches, sit up, no torso twist. Slow and controlled. Try to fling those arms up, keep them at your chest, and go. Down, up, nice and controlled movements here. I'm on a little bumpy area here. Nice and controlled, if you can tell. I'm just bringing kind of my mid back down. I'm not coming all the way down, relax. Honestly, it's harder to get back up. So make it a very nice controlled movement here. Shoulders down away from your ears. Chins off that chest. Awesome. Okay, back to those plies. Right side wood chop again. The focus on that plie or sumo squat's the inner thigh. So when those legs spread and toes pointed at 10 and 2 o'clock, have that torso twist in there too. Go. So big rotation here. Nice soft landings. Good. Remember, you can take out that hop. I always say don't pace yourself. So if you can start with the hop, you can always modify it if your heart rate gets too high by taking it out. Almost there. 2, 1. Whew. Awesome. Okay. Make sure with these reverse lunges that you're still hinged at that waist. I want you to feel back here, not that lower back, but the glutes, that booty area. Ready? And I'm going to squeeze, switch, squeeze, squeeze. Every time that leg goes back, pulling those elbows back there. I feel like our back muscles are very underworked, and women especially. And if we want good posture, we need to keep our back strong, girls. As many quality reps as you can get in here. 3, 2, 1. And again, back to that sit up. So I like to say, keep your hands at your chest. If you can, try not to fling your whole body up. Try and use as much of just those abs, not the momentum.
Work.
Nice and controlled. When I come up, trying to sit nice and tall. Oh, this flagstone is very bumpy on my tailbone. Oh, good, nice and controlled. Good, good, nice long neck. So you're working it just not on the sit-up part, but the down part too. Gravity wants to pull you down, but you're slowly engaging those abs to control it. Woo. Awesome.
Rest.
Okay, back to the plie squats, left side wood chop. Nice controlled movements here. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Work.
So like I said, at the end here, we're gonna have a big stretching routine. No matter what, I want you to stretch after every one of these workouts. Very important to improve, increase your range of motion for injury prevention. Having some flexibility, super important, guys. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, back to those reverse lunges, those back squeezes. So hinge forward, shoulders back, good posture, thumbs pointed out. You feel it right here in this position. And I'm gonna squeeze,
Work.
squeeze, squeeze. Arms should be right along that chest line. Not jerking them back. Never any jerking movements here. It's all muscle bringing it back. Good, good. Keep going, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
And back to our sit-up. So remember, set up nice and tall, up top, hands at your chest, and go.
Work.
And again, don't come up all the way up. I want for these 30 seconds, the abs to be engaged the entire time. If you come up all the way, you're letting them relax a little bit. No relaxing. Till that we're done. Nice and controlled here. 4, 3, I feel like an inchworm, I'm going backwards. Awesome. Okay, last one of each. Yes, okay, so we got that left side wood chop again here. Think about where you should be feeling. We have inner thighs here, that core with that torso twist, and go.
Work.
So we're starting this set strong, and we're gonna finish strong, whatever your strong looks like at the end. Again, nice soft landings. If you got that jump in there. Big range of motion with that wood chop. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Awesome.
Rest.
Okay. You ready to squeeze that back again. Load those legs. Shoulders roll back. And start the squeeze. Ready. And squeeze.
Work.
Squeeze. Squeeze. Hinging at that waist. Weight is on that front foot heel the whole time. Don't put it in that back foot, and don't put it in the front foot ball of the foot. You should be able to wiggle your toes of that front leg the entire time here. Good, finish strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, woohoo!
Rest.
Okay, last 30 seconds. That's sweaty. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Work.
Nice control movements here. Slow and controlled. I'm gonna change the pace up as we're doing this too here. This last set. A little bit faster. Still with control. Let's see how many quality reps we can get in here. Down, up, go down the crunches. If you can't get up in the setup, that's okay. As long as it's your 100% you're finishing with. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! So happy to be done. So this long stretching routine, if you want, take off your shoes. I'm gonna kick them off. We have a few yoga-like stretches in here. I want everybody to stretch out their torso to start. Get into Sphinx position, elbows right under those shoulders, and look up. And breathe. And then let's place those hands under the shoulders and bring that torso up as far as you can, looking up, shoulders down away from your ears. And breathe. And let's go ahead and sit up. Feet together behind you, knees spread, reach those arms out over your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax into it. And let's look to the right. Rest your head on the top of that left shoulder. So some of these stretching poses will be similar to the stretching routine I sent you, but I am going to have some additional ones in there. So please stick around. Now let's thread that left arm through, right arm straight up over your head. And breathe. Every time you get into new position, I want you to focus on your exhale. And let's look to the left. Rest your head on the top of that right arm now. And breathe. And thread that right arm through, left arm straight up over your head. And let's come up on all fours. Pull that belly button, tuck that chin in, and release and look up. Pull it in, and release. Pull it in, and release. And go ahead and get on your back. Give those knees a hug. Slowly rocking side to side along that lower back. And relax one leg, keep one knee in, and big ankle circles here. Work on that range of motion by going both directions. And then I'm gonna have my left knee in right now. I'm gonna take my left hand, place on the inside of the arch of my foot, and I'm gonna open this leg up to the side, pulling it down. Try and keep the right hip down. At the same time, you're pulling this knee down towards the ground. Feels great. Especially those adductors, inner thighs. We just worked with those plie squats. And then we're gonna place that left foot over the right knee. I'm gonna thread my arms through here, and I'm gonna pull this leg up as far as I can, stretching the glutes here, the hip, all the way up the IT band, and breathe. And my favorite stretch, we're gonna take that bottom foot, the right, grab the top of the foot with the left hand. My right hand's pulling the left knee down. And I'm gonna look behind me as I'm trying to lower my shoulder, left shoulder, and my knee at the same time. And breathe. If you can't hold this foot, that's okay. I want you to still focus on lowering this shoulder and your knee opposite direction. And then bring your right knee in. We're gonna do big ankle circles. Remember, go both directions with those circles. I'm gonna take my right hand, place it on the arch of my right foot, open it up. Again, I'm trying to keep that left hip down, and breathe. Oh, that breeze feels wonderful. And we're gonna place that right leg right over that left knee. I'm gonna pull this left leg up, really stretching the hip. IT bend the backside of that right leg. And then I'm gonna go into my torso twist, grabbing my right foot's gonna grab the top of my right hand with left foot. Look behind you as you pull that knee down. And breathe. And we are slowly gonna come up here. And we're gonna work on some hip flexors. I want you to go ahead and place that right leg back behind you. The ball of the foot, clasp those hands. Open up that chest and press this right hip forward. So this is a hip flexor stretch. This is a great stretch to do if you've been sitting all day, driving all day. If you, one of the causes for lower back pain are tight hip flexors. So if you experience lower back pain and know somebody that does, suggest they do this stretch. I know some people that's actually helped their lower back issues. Of course, it's not a cure-all. You never know what's causing the lower back, but it could be the opposing muscle groups tight. So this is a great stretch. I'm gonna turn this right foot to the side, keeping it bent in my left. I'm gonna slide that right hand down my side. I'm swooping my left arm up over my head, stretching from the hip all the way up your side. As you can tell, these aren't true yoga moves. They're stretches that feel good to me. I love yoga. I don't do it very often, but I love these stretches that make me feel good. I'm gonna place that left forearm right above that left knee. Now I'm gonna take my right arm and swoop it up over my head. And I'm gonna straighten the left leg. I'm going to slide my hand down as far as I can, keeping this leg straight. You can go down all the way to your shoe, maybe even all the way to the ground, just making sure that stays straight. Now we're gonna bring my right hand up over my shoulder, look up at it. You should feel the stretch on the back side and inside of that left leg. And breathe. These stretches should be pushing you where it's uncomfortable, but no real pain. Modify if needed by not going down as far. And I'm slowly gonna come up. I'm going to place my right leg over my left. And I'm gonna clasp my hands up over my head. I'm gonna take my left hand and I'm gonna pull that right arm up over my head, popping my right hip out. This is a great stretch for up here in the hip where the IT band connects. Next one's a really good IT band stretch too. So we're gonna take this great balance exercise too. So I want you to focus on something straight ahead at you as we go into this pose. And I'm barefoot, so it's even or without shoes, so it's even more challenging. We're gonna place the right leg up over that knee. I want you to sit down almost like into like a one-legged squat here. Feeling the stretch here on the outside of that right leg. Relax. So once you get your balance, I want you to take a deep breath in. And exhale, sinking even deeper into it and hold it. And release. And we're going on to the next side here. Now I'm gonna place my left leg behind my, back behind, open those arms up. Press that chest forward as you're pressing that left hip. And breathe. And I'm gonna turn that left foot slightly to the side, slide that left hand down. Right arm swoops up over your head. And breathe. And place that right forearm right above that right knee, swooping that left over your head. Focus on the stretch from the hip all the way up your side here. And I'm gonna straighten that right leg again. Slide the hand down as far as you can, keeping this leg straight. If you come all the way down to the ground, awesome. You just come down as far as you can. Then look up at that left hand right above the shoulder. Again, you should feel the stretch in the back side and inside of that right leg. And breathe. And we're slowly gonna get up. Now I'm gonna place the left foot over my right. I'm gonna clasp my hands up overhead. I'm gonna pull that left hand arm up over my head, really stretching all the way up my side here. And breathe. And we're gonna place that left leg up over the right knee now. Slowly sink into it. Pick a point to stare at to help you with balance. Once you have your balance, I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, sink deeper into it, really opening up the backside of that left leg. And slowly come up. So I hope you took part in that long extra stretch. Hydrate and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.